So EH101 is the flagship course on global economic history in our department. I teach it with my colleagues Chris Minns and Tim Loinig. And it really focuses on three key things. The first is kind of the spread of economic growth and what were the causes of economic growth around the world. The second is how did globalization and global institutions affect growth over time. And then the kind of third part of the course is about the consequences of economic growth. So, how have different growth strategies affected different countries, and how has that affected things like deindustrialization and inequality?
So I think the most exciting thing for me about EH101 is how the different topics all fit together. So it's a bit like history as a laboratory, you might say, for some of the theories and explanations that we look at in the course. And it's really interesting how some explanations work well in some countries and not so well in others. Even in the same countries, different time periods, the reasons for development and growth tend to change a lot.
So what EH101 really does a great job of helping explain is how economic growth is a historical process. So if you want to understand why Europe and North America are rich today, it's not because of something that happened 5 years ago. It's a historical process of more than 150 years that explains that transformation. And that process we've seen, we study in many different regions of the world, including in East Asia, which has seen a more recent development. So we can see how different strategies to promote economic growth work around the world.